Okay, yesterday we discussed the applications of a stack. Applications of stack. So in that we discussed about the prefix expression, infix expression, after that postfix expression, right? Now, to whom we are calling Polish notation?
Prefix expression.
Prefix expression. And to whom we are calling reverse Polish notation?
Postfix expression.
And
Postfix.
suffix expression?
Reverse Polish notation.
Suffix?
So both are same, na sir? Suffix expression and reverse expression. It
Both
is a
are
call
same.
for postfix expression.
Postfix. Right. Now, after that, we discussed about the conversion of infix expression into the Polish notation or prefix expression. Now, evaluation of the postfix expression. So, by considering the postfix expression, how to evaluate the postfix expression. So, that part we discussed yesterday. Right. We have seen one new examples, and after that, so I have given the 4 examples for you as an assignment. I hope all of you have completed, and most of you have shared the PDFs and solution of these examples on a group. Okay, those who are not completed, so complete it. After that, we discuss conversion of infix into the postfix. Now we discuss one examples, and I have given the 2 example for as assignments. And next point, we discuss a conversion of infix into prefix. Right. Now, today we'll start with the queue. So have you heard the word queue? So what do you mean by queue? Now, queue is a linear data structure or non-linear data structure? So first point.
Non-linear.
Non-linear or linear?
Linear, sir, sorry.
Linear.
Queue is a linear data structure. Linear data structure. Right. Now, definition of the queue. So you can see at the left side of the in the PDF. So definition. So general definition we'll discuss first, and after that we will go for our technical part. So in ordinary English, the queue is defined as a waiting line, right? Like so line of people. So everyone is aware with the situation. Suppose if you want to purchase the ticket at a railway station or at any bus station, right? Or we'll take example of railway station or airport. So nowadays online facilities are available. So we'll consider for our understanding purpose. Suppose if you want to take a offline on an offline basis. So how it is, how you are taking the tickets? So line of the peoples waiting to purchase the tickets, where the first person in the line is the first served person. Means, so in a queue, so persons are standing, right? Now first person is getting the first ticket, right? Or last person will get the first ticket. The line मध्ये क्यू मध्ये उभा राहिले तर पहिल्या पर्सनला पहिल्यांदा तिकीट मिळेल का लास्टच्या पर्सनला पहिल्यांदा तिकीट मिळेल?
First person get first ticket.
First person will get the first ticket, right? Now after that, second person will get second ticket, third, likewise. The sequence here we are following, right? So the same concept we are using in a queue, but in a stack. So what we are considering, stack मध्ये कसं होतं? फर्स्ट कम फर्स्ट सर्व होतं का फर्स्ट कम लास्ट सर्व होतं?
फर्स्ट कम
Last.
फर्स्ट कम लास्ट सर्व, राईट? म्हणजे इथे तिकीट मिळाल्यानंतर तो पर्सन लाईन मध्ये थांबेल का?
No.
नो. म्हणजे आपल्या टेक्निकल लँग्वेज मध्ये काय म्हणू शकतो आपण, लाईन मध्ये उभा राहिला म्हणजे काय झाला तो, वी कॅन से इन्सर्टेड द एलिमेंट, राईट. अँड तिकीट मिळाल्यानंतर तो बाहेर गेला, लाईन मधून बाहेर गेला, म्हणजे आपण काय म्हणणार त्याला,
फर्स्ट कम फर्स्ट
रिमूव्ह केला आपण, लाईन मधनं त्याला रिमूव्ह केला, म्हणजे जो पहिल्यांदा येईल त्यालाच पहिल्यांदा तिकीट मिळेल. म्हणजे इथं विच अप्रोच वी आर कन्सिडरिंग हिअर,
First is first out.
first in, first out. So can I say FIFO?
Yes, sir.
First in, first out. Right.
Yes, sir.
So what kind of approach we are using in a queue? So first in, first out. Or we can say last in,
Last out.
last out. Right. Now, but in stack, so which approach we are using? Stack मध्ये कोणता approach वापरत होतो?
First
First
in,
and last out.
First in, last out. Right. And or last in, first out वापरत होतो, बरोबर आहे.
first.
So all of you have understood what is the change in the queue and stack. So we are discussing the general difference, right? So here we'll see one more example. For a computer application, we similarly define the queue to be a list in which all addition to the list are made at one end and all deletion from the list are made at the other end, right? म्हणजे आपण ऍड एका एंडनी करतोय आणि त्याला डिलीट कोणत्या एंडनी करतोय. For example, let me open the pen. Suppose this is your, sorry, this is your queue, right? Now in a stack, so what you are doing, so you are inserting the element at this end, right? And whatever the elements you are storing, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? Now you are deleting also 5, after that 4 you are deleting, after that 3 you are deleting, after that 2, and at last you are deleting 1. But in a queue, so you are inserting from one end and you are deleting from the another end. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, right? Now to insert the element in a queue, so we are using one end, and to delete the element we are using another end, right? So sorry, इथं आपण असं करू शकतो, अंडो यूज करू शकतो, right? मग आता इथं कोणता एलिमेंट डिलीट होईल, पहिल्यांदा 1 डिलीट होईल,
One.
right? नंतर 2 ला तिकीट मिळेल, नंतर 3 आणि नंतर 4 असेल, आणि आफ्टर दॅट 5 we are considering. Now all of you understood the difference between the stack and queue. So what is the change in the queue?
Yes, sir.
Now we'll write the definition. So just one. Let me hide the floating window. Right, now here we'll read. Now example, so one more example, we'll discuss a real-time example. So patient outside the doctor clinic, right? So this is also one of the examples related with the queue. After that, toll tax breach, right? Or line at bank or bus stop, line of student at tea counter, or vehicles on a toll tax breach, or luggage checking machines, right? So at airport we are checking the luggages, or so when we are entering at any public place, so they are checking the luggages, right? So sequentially they are checking. So these are the concept of queues, right? Now what to write, now how to write the definition of queue. So can I say like this, a queue is an ordered collection of items into which atoms may be inserted at one end. So that end is called as a rear end of the queue. जिथून आपण एलिमेंट इन्सर्ट करतोय त्याला आपण काय म्हणतो, रेअर एंड ऑफ द क्यू, अँड फ्रॉम विच atoms may be deleted at the other end. So we can call them as a front end of the queue. Front end of the queue. So here, right now, here is the front end. हे काय झालं? Front end झालं. This is the front end. Front end of the queue, right? And here is the another name, or this is rare. I think this is rare. Right, sorry. जिथून आपण एलिमेंट इन्सर्ट करतो त्याला आपण काय म्हणतोय? रेअर एंड, राईट. आणि जिथून एलिमेंट डिलीट करणार आहे त्या एंडला आपण काय म्हणतो? फ्रंट एंड. rear end and front end. So just let me check. Is it correct, or previously what I have written that is correct? ते पहिलेच बरोबर होतं का? हेच बरोबर होतं. So rear end, here you can see. नाही, आपण याला असं नाही मांडू शकणार. जे सुरुवातीला कुठं असतील हे दोन्ही एंड? विल डिस्कस फ्रॉम द स्टार्टिंग, नॉट ॲट द एंड. So depending on situation, if your let me write like this. So rear end, right? So initially front end and rear end is at what position? हे दोन्ही एंड कुठल्या पोझिशनला असतील? सुरुवातीला एम्प्टी असेल त्यावेळी, क्यू एम्प्टी असेल त्यावेळी इनिशियल व्हॅल्यू काय असेल? फ्रंट एंड आणि रेअर एंडची. फ्रंट इक्वल टू रेअर इक्वल टू काय असेल हो जर क्यू एम्प्टी असेल तर?
-1.
-1. Now why I have written -1? Yesterday we have seen in a stack, so we are writing top is equal to -1. So why we are writing -1? So what it means? -1 का लिहितो आपण?
Stack empty.
is empty.
Sorry, one by one.
Stack empty.
स्टॅक एम्प्टी असेल तर, राईट. सपोज क्यू एम्प्टी असेल तर काय सांगणार आपण? क्यू एम्प्टी असेल तर फ्रंट इज इक्वल टू रेअर इज इक्वल टू काय असणार आहे? -1 असणार, राईट. नाउ विल सी द डेफिनेशन फर्स्ट. We'll complete the definition. After that, we will go for the examples. Now, a queue is an ordered collection of atoms into which the atoms may be inserted at one end. So that end is called as insertion. ला आपण काय म्हणतो? Insertion कशा थ्रू करतोय आपण? Rear pointer to. Insertion we are doing by using the rear pointer, right? And from which end atoms may be deleted, right? So that end is called as a front end. And by using the front end, we are deleting the atoms. म्हणजे फ्रंट एंडने आपण atoms delete करतोय, rear end ने आपण काय करतोय? Atoms insert करतोय, right? Now queue is a linear data structure, right? And the queue has a two ends, namely front end and rear end of the queue. Now the atoms inserted first is the atom to be deleted first. So it is also called as a first in first out data structure. Now this example is visible to all?
Yes, sir.
Website. Now here the call center phone system will use the queue to hold the people calling them in an order. So until the service representative becomes free, right? Now following figure represent the queue of the few elements. Now which element is inserted in the queue first here?
50.
Here we'll consider a pen. Is it visible to all properly?
Yes, sir.
Now here is the one element. Now first element. Now which pointer you are using for insertion? आता initially rare pointer ची. So I will write initially R and R as a rear pointer and F as a front pointer. Right. Now what is the initial value? So before entering of the element, जी empty queue असेल तर ह्याचे व्हॅल्यूज काय असतील इनिशियली?
-1.
1.
दोन्हीच्या व्हॅल्यूज काय असणार आहेत?
Minus
-1.
1.
Rear end आणि front end, right? Now suppose I have entered one element. So 10 element मला आता insert करायचं. तर यातला कोणता पॉइंट शो वारेल? Which pointer we are using for insertion?
Rare.
Rare pointer.
Rear pointer we are using. Now inserted at one end, so called as a rear end of the queue. म्हणजे इथं what is the value of R here? Initially किती होती?
0.
-1 होती दोन्हीची
minus
value.
1.
0.
Now what is the value of R?
0.
0.
0. And what is the value of F?
-1.
F change होईल का?
No, sir.
No. Here the array index is 0, right? So 0 we have it. Now after that I have inserted another element 20. Now which pointer will increase? Rear or
Rear.
front?
Rare.
Rear.
What is the value of rear?
1.
1.
1.
Right. After that I have entered, I want to enter 30. Screen दिसते का सर्वांना? Is it visible?
Yes,
All?
sir.
Just a minute.
Sir, now screen is not visible.
Now it is visible.
Yes, sir, now visible.
Just 1 minute. Okay, so what we are discussing now, we have inserted the third element, right? So 30. Now what is the value of rear end now?
Oh.
1 2, sorry, 0 1
2,
2, right? Now after that, so we'll enter the fourth element, right? So what is the value of rear pointer now?
3.
3,
3.
right? And size of the queue is 5. Means how many elements you are able to insert here?
5.
5 only, right? So here I have inserted 50. So this is 50. Now what is the value of rear?
4,
4. Means now the rear pointer is pointing at fourth index. Can I write like this? And front pointer is pointing at which position? -1. हा कोणत्या पोझिशनला असणार आहे? हा -1 ला असणार आहे. फ्रंट अजून इन्क्रिमेंट झालाय का फ्रंट?
no,
Right. Now suppose if you want to delete any element. Now how to delete the element? Which element is deleted first?
10.
4th.
10. पण 10 डिलीट झाल्यानंतर, सॉरी, इनिशियली फ्रंट पॉइंटर when we insert the first element, right? ज्यावेळी आपण फर्स्ट एलिमेंट इन्सर्ट करतोय त्यावेळी फ्रंट पॉइंटर ही सुद्धा त्याला अलोकेट केला जातो. ठीक आहे. इथं आता आपण फर्स्ट एलिमेंट डिलीट करत आहे. ज्यावेळी आपण फर्स्ट एलिमेंट इन्सर्ट करेल त्यावेळी आपण R we are incrementing at the same time. So F also we are incrementing. So if you are entering the first element, this condition all of you remember. So initially, so what is the value of R and F? -1, -1. Now when we enter the first element in a queue, so at that time, so R is also increased by 1, or R is also pointing at 0, and F will also point at 0 initially. So I forget to increase the value of F here, right? Now, if you want to delete the element, suppose if you want to delete the element, now which element you are deleting first? 10. Suppose if you want to delete the 10, so how to delete the 10? Which pointer you need to increment? Rear pointer or front pointer?
Front pointer.
Front pointer.
Now where front pointer will locate?
1,
After deletion of 10. 10 delete केल्यानंतर front pointer कुठं आला?
1
1,
कडे.
1 ला.
Right. Now after that delete the 20.
front at 2,
हो.
2. आता कुठं आलेला आहे? Front pointer 2 ला. Now how many element is there in your queue? Now
3,
3 element.
3 elements are there. Right. Now we are discussing about the simple linear queue. Right. So again the queue is divided into different parts. So that categories we will discuss later on. So first we'll discuss the simple one. Right. Now here 3 elements are there. Now how many vacant positions are there?
2,
2 are there. Total size is 5. Right. total size is 5, right? Now, if you want to insert the element, is it possible to insert the element here? Now only 3 element is present in the queue now. Now all of you give attention. So this point is very important.
No, sir.
Why?
Yes, sir.
First in, first out, no, sir.
Now, if you want to enter the element, so which pointer you are using for entering the element?
Zero.
Rear.
Rear pointer you are using.
Near
Now,
pointer, huh?
rear pointer is pointing at which location?
Fourth.
Fourth location.
Last location of the queue, right? Now, if you want to insert the element, so is it possible to insert? No,
No, sir.
right? Right. Till here 2 position or 2 elements we have deleted. Already we have deleted the 2 elements, but in a linear queue, so this is the limitation of linear queue or disadvantage of linear queue, right? Now after that, so if you have deleted the next element 30 also, so what is the value of F?
3.
3, right? Now again you have deleted
4.
40, 4, right? Now after that, so after deleting the 50, so this front end will goes to the next is the again -1, कारण empty झाल्यानंतर परत -1 व्हायला पाहिजे, किंवा इथं काय येणार 5 येईल as per the sequence. So काय व्हॅल्यू येईल f ची 5 येईल. But is it possible to insert the any element? Still we have deleted all the elements. Is it possible?
Yes, sir, because now is a queue empty.
Now still R is pointing at which location? 4th location, right?
Fourth location.
Or 4th index. So we will say this is the limitation of a linear queue, right? Now how to resolve this limitation or these drawbacks? So that part we will discuss after completion of this point. Now all of you understood up to this. So how to insert the element in a queue and how to delete the element?
Yes, sir.
Is there any doubt up to this? Now we'll see the example.
No, sir.
So here, yes. Hello. Anyone want to ask the question or any queries?
Hello.
Yes, your voice is not clear.
Hello.
Yes.
सर एलिमेंट्स आपण अजून ऍड का नाही करू शकत सर?
So what is the size of the queue? Queue ची size 5 दिलेली आहे. If you give the size of the queue as a 10, so we are able to add the 10 elements. If you give the size of the queue as 100, so we are able to add the 100 elements. No issue. म्हणजे इथं आपण सुरुवातीला queue ची size दिलेली आहे. Depending on the size of the queue, so we are able to add the elements.
सर एडिट केलेत ना आपण एलिमेंट, त्या जागा रिकाम्या झाल्या असतील ना?
हे रिकामे झाल्यानंतर का?
येस सर.
पण आपण इन्सर्ट करत असताना कोणता पॉइंटर वापरतोय इन्सर्शन साठी? रेअर पॉइंटर. मग आता रेअर पॉइंटर हा इथं आलेला आहे लास्टला. मग ह्या लास्ट नंतर नेक्स्ट काय असणार आहे? काय का नल आहे इथं, म्हणजे इथं संपलेली आहे लिस्ट, काय झालेली आहे संपलेली आहे. त्याच्यामुळे हा इथं फॉरवर्ड होऊ शकत नाही का, हा इथं बॅकला येऊ शकत नाही. मग हा जो प्रॉब्लेम आहे लिनियर क्यू मधला, तो आपण पुढे एक सर्क्युलर क्यू कन्सेप्ट आहे किंवा सर्क्युलर क्यू आहे, त्या सर्क्युलर क्यू मध्ये आपण तो रिझॉल्व्ह करणार आहे की तो हा इथं कनेक्ट होईल परत, आणि मग नंतर मग तो इथं तो इन्सर्ट करू शकतो. हा लिनियर क्यू मध्ये आपण इन्सर्ट करू शकत नाही. लक्षात येत आहे का? नाउ दिस इज द लिमिटेशन which is or drawback of the linear queue. Once you have entered the element and after deletion of the elements, so we are not able to reoccupy the memory space of the user element. Right. Now this drawback is also resolved by introducing the next type of the queue, that is the linear circular queue, right? So this circular queue we'll discuss later on. So first we'll concentrate or we'll try to complete the this linear queue only. हे linear queue लक्षात आलं सर्वांच्या? All of you understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now we'll see the operations on a linear queue. Operations on a linear queue, right? The operations of a queue are underflow. So when we are calling underflow,
Stack is empty.
underflow कधी म्हणतो आपण?
असेल तर.
empty असेल तर, right? And when we are calling queue is overflow,
Full असेल.
Full असेल.
Full
full
असेल तर
असेल तर आपण त्याला काय म्हणणार आहे? Overflow म्हणणार,
overflow.
right? Now here, before performing deletion operation on a queue, we must check whether the queue is empty, right? Same like a stack. So if it is empty, we call deletion operation on it. So then queue goes in the underflow condition, right? And overflow means, so before performing the insertion operation, so we must check whether the queue is full or not. Now, when we are checking this condition, so when we are inserting the element, so at that time we need to check the queue is full or not. Now, if the queue is full, so we are displaying the message queue overflow, or we are displaying the message queue is full, right? Now here, so which pointer we are checking in overflow condition? Overflow मध्ये कोणता पॉइंटर चेक करणार? रेअर पॉइंटर चेक करणार की फ्रंट पॉइंटर व्हॅल्यू चेक करणार?
Rare point.
Rear pointer.
Rear pointer. So here, so rear pointer, if it is going behind the maximum size of the queue, so then we are saying it is a overflow condition, right? And in case of underflow, so which pointer you are checking? Underflow साठी कोणता पॉइंटर चेक करावं लागेल?
Front point.
Front as well as
Rear.
rear also. So both pointers you need to check. So front and rear. So if both is having the value that is -1, right? So we can say the queue is a underflow. Now again, one more case. So if this condition we will use at the time of circular queue. Okay, no problem. Now insertion of elements on a queue. So PDF is visible to all this side.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So insertion of an element on the queue and deletion of element on a queue. So these two operations we will discuss. Now how to insert the element? Insertion, deletion, already we have discussed the theoretical concept. Now we'll discuss the operations, right? So operations on queue, right? So first is the underflow. After that, second we'll discuss, that is the insertion. Now in a stack, so what we are calling for inserting the element into the queue or into the stack. So this
Push.
operation is called as a
Push
in
operation.
stack push operation. But in a queue, what we are calling
Insertion.
insertion. So here I will write insert. So we'll write a pseudocode. or algorithm. Now, how many parameters we require to insert the element in a queue? यासाठी किती parameters लागतील? So first we require the queue, comma, size of the queue we required. After that, how many pointers we required? So front pointer, and after that rear pointer also we
Rear pointer.
require, right? And what data you want to insert, or you can say atoms also, right? So better we'll use data. Already we have. Now we'll start writing the program. So first, algorithm will start. First step. Second step. So what you are doing in the second step? Initialize what? Front equal to rear equal to what should I write here?
-1.
-1.
Third step. Now what you need to check first when you are inserting any element in a queue? So check status of queue. Check the status of queue. Means how to check the status of the queue? So if insert करत असताना काय चेक करतो आपण? Overflow condition or underflow condition?
Overflow.
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 Now how to check the overflow condition here? Overflow condition कशी check करणार?
Greater than or equal to size.
Greater than or equal to size of what? Rear or front?
Rear.
Yeah.
Rear.
Rear is greater than or equal to
Size.
size -1 or size?
-1.
Size minus.
का size -1 घेते? Why you are considering size -1?
Because we start
Or
from
it starts from 0.
A rear pointer always starting from the, or array is always starting from the
0.
0. Now that's why we are considering. Now if the condition is true, so what you are doing? Print
Q is under overflow.
queue is full or overflow, right? else मध्ये काय लिहू शकतो? else फोर्थ स्टेटमेंट. हा, else मध्ये काय येणार? जरी कंडिशन फॉल्स झाली,
Q is underflow.
अंडरफ्लो. जर कंडिशन फॉल्स असेल तर काय करणार?
New element insert करणार sir.
Insert कर.
Add new
Insert
elements.
करणार
sir.
Add new element, or
element.
we are able to insert the element. But when you are inserting the element, so which pointer you are using, rear or front?
Rear.
So what you are doing with rear pointer? You are incrementing or decrementing, or you are keeping as it is?
Incremented.
If you want to insert the values, new values, so you are incrementing the rear pointer by what? 1 or 2?
Plus
1.
Right? Now after increment, so you are assigning the values, right? Assign Q of rear equal to what? So q of rear equal to what? What you are assigning? Value काय पास करताय तुम्ही इथं?
Data.
That
डेटा आपण इथं पास केले. ठीक आहे. आफ्टर दॅट, once you have assigned the data, means you are ending the program. So here insertion operation is complete. All of you understood the insertion operation?
yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Next is
Yes,
the
sir.
deletion. Next is the deletion. Now we'll discuss the deletion operation. Right. Now, how many parameters we required for the deletion operation? Deletion साठी किती parameters लागतील?
Q आणि front.
Can I write delete function? Q तर लागणार. Q we required.
Yes.
So Q,
Q,
comma,
front,
size. Size. After that, so
pointer.
front we required compulsory, right? Now rear, is it required? Rear लागेल का?
No.
बघा rear required आहे का नाही?
No, sir. Deletion
Rear
ला
करायला
ते-
नाही लागेल. चेक करावं लागेल का नाही rearची व्हॅल्यू?
येस सर.
एलिमेंट्स आहेत का नाही हे चेक करण्यासाठी तर लागेल का नाही?
येस सर.
जर रेअर घेतलाच नाही तर तुम्हाला एलिमेंट्स आहेत का नाही कसे कळणार? डेटा लागेल का इथं? डेटा असणार आहे का?
No.
No, sir.
Because we are deleting the element. So now start. Now I'm expecting from your side. So next step. What to check here? Check the
Initialize
status of
equal
Q.
to.
Is it required to initialize the value here? Initialization करायची गरज आहे का?
नो सर.
No, sir.
No,
No,
sir.
sir.
Directly check
Status.
Status
Check.
of
status of
Q.
Q. Right. Now how to check the status of Q here in case of delete operation? आता delete operation साठी काय चेक करणार? काय कंडिशन लिहावी लागेल? if. काय चेक करणार?
if Q is underflow or empty.
But to identify the underflow
Is equal to minus 1.
condition.
Equal to and rear equal to minus 1.
Front is equal to rear is equal to
Minus 1.
right. So if condition is true,
Q is underflow.
Q is
Empty or
empty or underflow. Good. Right. Next, else काय असेल? Step number 3. else मध्ये काय असेल? सांगा पटकन. जर कंडिशन फॉल्स असेल तर आपण काय करणार आहे इथे? What
Deletion.
operation we are going to perform here?
Deletion of
Deletion operation.
Delete operation.
Deletion operation.
Means what you want to delete here? So before deletion, so if you want to print, so you can print. Front is equal to data, whatever the data is there, and you can print. right? So this data by using the printf. So the deleted element like this, q of front. Now, so how to delete the element? Delete कसा होणार element? काय set करावं लागेल? So how to delete the element?
Front equal to front minus 1.
Front equal to
Front plus 1.
front plus 1 or minus 1?
minus 1.
Minus 1.
Plus
Front pointer minus करणार.
Plus 1.
plus
Plus
करणार sir.
next केला increase
Plus
होणार
one.
sir.
Front plus 1
Yes sir.
Yes sir.
increment करणार. Increment केला म्हणजे automatically जो पहिला previous pointer आहे तो delete झाला.
Delete होणार.
Right? So once you increment the front pointer means automatically previous element is get deleted. Right? And here your delete operation will end. Right? Now after that, so fourth operation for checking the or display operation. So fourth one is the as per the sequence underflow or overflow conditions we are checking. So here the list is the चौथं काय आहे Q overflow condition. Already we have seen how to check the Q overflow and Q underflow also we have seen here, right? Both operations. Now I hope all of you understood all these four operations on a queue.
Yes sir.
First operation is the underflow, how to check the empty queue. Second one is the insertion of element on the queue. Third one is the deletion of element on the queue. And fourth one is the queue overflow, how to check the queue overflow. All of you understood this four operation. Is there any difficulties? Now we are discussing the very simple queue or linear queue. इथपर्यंत काय प्रॉब्लेम आहे का?
No
Is
sir.
there any doubt up to this?
No sir.
Yes. So if you are having any queries, so you can ask, or you can write it in a comment. We'll see the implementation. Just 1 minute. You dot illegal name. Mm, Just 1 minute. Huh? Okay, the program is not available here. Okay, so we'll write it. Don't worry. Because we have a less time, so only 2 minutes is remaining. Is it not possible to complete the whole program? So that's why I'm checking the is there any program available or not. We have, I think only 2 minutes is remaining. So is it not possible to complete the program within 2 minutes? So we'll complete the implementation part in the next session. So today we have completed the, so how much part we have
Sir,
discussed?
we have 30 minutes.
So what is the time? I think 1.5 hour session is there.
2:15, sir.
Hmm? 2:45, na? Okay. Okay, then we have a time, don't worry. Yes, so we'll complete the implementation. Practical session देर तास आहे. 1.5 hours practical session आहे का?
Yes, sir.
Okay. We'll continue the program. Now, hash include. I will write the program. Hash include stdio dot h. Right. Now, first, what to write here? Void main CLR SCR. So get ch. Screen is visible to all.
Yes, sir.
Now, how many parameters we required here? Variables. So switch case we are using ch we required. Now for the q, so we use q u e, and here we'll give size. Same like a stack we'll use here. Now for the
Front, rear.
front we'll use f. For the rear we'll use r. For the data we'll use d.
Size.
For the size we'll use yes. Small s. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
अगेन फॉर लूप यूज करणार आहे आपण.
Yes, sir.
I. So first we'll display the message. So printf. So what to display first?
Size.
Size. Enter the size of
Q.
Q. Enter the size of Q. Next statement.
NF.
Scanf
Percent. And yes.
%d ampersand what to write
Percent.
here?
Yes, no, sir.
Yes, yes. Size साठी आपण काय कन्सिडर केलं?
Yes.
Now here today also we'll use the do while. So do while साठी काय कंडिशन घ्यायची इथं? Same yesterday whatever the program we have seen.
N is equal to
N is equal to sorry 1 semicolon.
सर्वर पण N is equal to 1 डिक्लेअर करावं लागेल ना.
N we need to declare here. इथं आपण काय स्टेटमेंट लिहिलं होतं काल? Yesterday what we have written? One printf and scanf statement we need to write, no? Printf /n. Do you want to continue? Do you want to continue? Right. Keep yes. Press 1. And here we are taking the input. From which variables you are taking input? N, right? Is it right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now we'll start the program. So first we need to display the message. So printf. What to display first?
Which operation?
Which operation you want to perform?
Perform.
Operation you want to perform, right? Here we'll do /n, and after that we'll write 1, first operation. Insert I will write /n. Second is the
Deletion.
delete /n. Third one is the
Display.
display. That's it. एवढेच आहेत ना?
Sir.
After that, or you can use
Scanf, sir.
scanf लागेल आता
स्टोअर
बरोबर.
करावं लागेल ना सर ते CH मध्ये.
Enter your choice. हेच टाकायचं राहिलं होतं मी नेक्स्ट प्रिंट मध्ये लिहिलं. आता स्कॅन येतो चालेल ना असं इट विल वर्क ऑर नॉट
Yes, sir.
here we'll write %d
%C.
%ch. Now we have entered the choice. We'll pass it through the
CH.
is it correct spelling चुकली का कलर काय यायला पाहिजे व्हाईट कलर यायला पाहिजे switch. Now here how many cases we need to write
3.
cases, let's say 3 cases. Case 1, after that case 2, case 3, and next one is the
Delay. Default.
Default.
default मध्ये काय लिहिणार
Wrong choice.
Wrong choice.
wrong choice wrong CSI no. And here break. Now we'll start with the case 1. What to write in a case 1?
If
केस 1 मध्ये काय चेक करतो आपण इन्सर्शनला पहिल्यांदा सो फर्स्ट व्हॉट यू आर चेकिंग इफ फ्रंट का रेअर
Rear.
Rear.
Greater than equal to size.
रेअर और फ्रंट
rear.
Rear, sir.
रेअर इज ग्रेटर than or equal to
Yes.
size minus
Size -1.
1 right
Yes,
now
sir.
if the condition is true then what you are doing
Overflow. Q is full or overflow.
Q is overflow or full will say. Else जर कंडिशन फॉल्स असेल अबाव कंडिशन तर काय करणार
Enter new element.
enter new element so we'll display the message like this first we'll display the message /n enter
New element.
new element okay next
Scanf.
scanf
% data.
ampersand काय घेतलेलं आहे आपण वरती डेटा घेतली
That.
that okay next after that what you are doing
Q of rear is equal
Rear
Rear is equal to
rear
rear.
equal
rear
to
is equal to rear plus
rear
plus
plus 1 right rear pointer we are incrementing and after increment q लिहिलं q of
rear is equal to data.
q of r equal to what
Data.
Data.
data Is it correct?
Sir.
And after that, break.
Break.
Here also. Divided. Is it visible to all?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
else नंतर curly bracket sir.
Where?
else नंतर.
Now it is correct. Now it is correct.
Yes, sir.
Case 1. Is it okay? Insertion operation.
Yes, sir.
No errors. So we'll check it. We are able to enter the scanf कुठे चुकलेलं आहे?
सर तिथं खाली प्रिंट च्या खाली स्कॅन TF झाले.
हा कोणत्या टाइमिंग एरर आलो? कंपाइल टाइम का एक्झिक्युशन टाइम? This error. Enter the size of Q5. Which operation you want to perform? Insertion. Q is overflow or full. इथे काहीतरी चुकते का? एलिमेंट एंटर व्हायला पाहिजे ना? Q is overflow or full. Now, what is the initial value of R? Initial value काय असेल?
Initialize केलं.
We have not initialized the values of R.
R equal to 1.
R equal to -1 and F is
F
equal
is
to
equal
also
-1.
minus. आणखी एक कंडिशन आपण इथे कन्सिडर करतो. इन्सर्ट करत असताना काय चेक करतो आपण? रेअर पॉइंटर आणि फ्रंट पॉइंटर ही इन्क्रीमेंट करतो जर पहिला एलिमेंट असेल तर. त्यामुळे तो लक्षात येते का?
Initialize.
हा ज्यावेळी आपण पहिला एलिमेंट एंटर करतो, फर्स्ट एलिमेंट. So when we are inserting the first element, so here only we are incrementing the rear pointer, right? Now every time we will increment the rear pointer, no issue. But when you are entering the first element, जेव्हा आपण first element enter करतोय त्यावेळी आपण rear pointer as well as front pointer also we are incrementing. So how to mention that condition here? आता हे वर्क होतंय का बघूया. ठीक आहे. F कुठं आपण यूज केलेले आहे? हा, फ्रंट पॉइंटर. हा, फ्रंट पॉइंटर we have assigned but never used. Okay, 3 11 1 22 sorry हा 1 पाहिजे ना. हा 1 चॉईस. हा element 22 1 insert choice. हा element 33 size किती दिलेली आहे आपण? So what is the size we have given?
3.
3.
3. आता बघूया. Now Q is overflow or push. Size we have given 3. 3 elements we have inserted. 11, 22 and 33. Now insertion is working
Yes, sir.
properly, no issues about. But one thing we are missing here, so that is, so when we are in, now what is the value of F initially? Initially किती value आहे? -1 आहे. जेव्हा आपण पहिला एलिमेंट इन्सर्ट करेल त्यावेळी आपल्याला F ची व्हॅल्यू 1 ने इन्क्रीमेंट करायची. So F is equal to 0 असाइन करायचं. F हा पहिल्या एलिमेंटला लोकेट झाला पाहिजे. So what to do here or how to change? If we write here F is equal to F plus 1 means every time it will increment. So what to do? Can we add here one more loop? Is it possible to add one more loop? काय म्हणतो हे लक्षात येते का सर्वांच्या?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
हा, मग काय करता येईल इथं? असं करू शकतोय का आपण? Else if कधी आपण इन्क्रीमेंट करणार दोन्ही पॉइंटर्स R आणि F जर फर्स्ट एलिमेंट एंटर करत असेल तरच. So when we are entering the first element, so at that time only we are entering the both elements. Sorry, we are incrementing both pointers. Yep, as well as. So can I use this AND operator? F is equal to -1 and R is equal to -1. Right? So then what you want to do? इथं आपण असं चेंज करू शकतो. F is equal to F plus 1. ही कंडिशन कधी एक्झिक्यूट होणार? हॅलो, else if value of F is equal to -1 and R is equal to -1. So when you are entering the first element, or here we'll mention the enter first element. We'll enter first element of a queue. Right. Now, when you enter the first element, so automatically the value of R is get increased. So next time this loop will not exist. Now all of you understood. So why we have written this else if? Hello, am I audible to all?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
We'll check it is working or not. Suppose I have given the size of the queue is 4. So which operation you want to perform? First one, enter first element. I have entered 11. Do you want to continue? Yes. Enter your choice 1. Enter next new element. Now new element is coming, not first element, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
It's working.
yes, working. It is working. 33. So we'll check. Choice 1. Next is the 44. Fourth element we have entered. Now, is it possible to enter fifth element? Size we have given 4, I think.
No, sir.
No,
sir.
Q is
Q is
overflow, or
overflow.
true, right? Now, here the first case is working properly. No issues about the insertion operation. I think all of you understood the first case.
Yes, sir.
Okay, how we are inserting the element. Now we'll write the next case, that is the deletion. Now, at the time of delete operation, so what to check first? What you need to check? काय check करो again?
Underflow आहे ते.
Now what condition you are writing here? Underflow कसं check करतो आपण? Yap is equal to
-1
-1 and
greater than
R
R is equal to
equal to
minus.
-1. Right. Printf. चालेल. Just one. Hello. Is it audible to all?
Yes, sir.
Printf. Now what to write here?
Q is underflow on empty.
Q is underflow
Or
or
empty.
empty. Right. After that, next. Now, if the condition is false, then what you are doing? Q of F is equal to जो काय elements आहे. First we'll store that element in a array. So Q of F is equal to data printf. So first we'll print the which element you are
Deleted
deleting.
element.
Slash n. Deleted element
is equal to %d.
%d.
Q
What to
of
write here? Q Q of F.
F.
Or instead of that, So can I write directly like this? So data. Here, no need to write this statement also.
Yes, sir.
It will work or not? Hmm?
Plus
Next,
F
yup
plus
is equal
plus
to yup
plus 1.
plus 1. Now,
I
after that,
plus plus पण लिहू शकतो ना सर?
yes, we can write like this also. Plus plus. Great. Now here delete operation is complete. We'll check the delete operation is working on unable to reach the code.
सर तिथं एल्स नंतर ब्रॅकेट टाकलं नाहीये.
Now it is okay. Now we'll write 4. So insert the first element, right? Press 1. Insert next element. Press 1. Press 1. 33. 1. Insert 34. 44. No? Do you want to continue? Yes. Insert. Now it is showing full. Now, do you want to continue? Yes. So can we perform delete operation? 2. The deleted element.
तर मीन्स आपण तिथं डाटा लिहिले तिथं F लिहायला.
Why we are not getting? इथे काय लिहायला पाहिजे?
Q of F.
Sorry, Q of
F.
डेटा असाइन करायची गरज नाही. Q of F लिहायला आहे. I will take simple 3 size. Overflow. Now choice 2. Now the deleted element is 11 or last entered element. कोणता element delete झालेला आहे?
11.
First element.
First element. Again we'll perform the delete operation. Deleted element is 22.
22.
Second one.
Third one.
Deleted element
33.
33. Deleted element
44.
deleted element हे असं येईल नको आहे ना. 90. कुठे आहे एलिमेंट आहेत का हे तुमच्याकडे?
No, sir.
मग असं काय लागलं? No, what is the wrong here? Delete operation is not working properly. So what to do? So what is the wrong here? What QF काय होत चाललेला आहे? इन्क्रीमेंट होत चाललेला आहे. F ला स्टॉप केले का आपण इथं? we have not stopped the values of f. इथे काय करूया, आणखी एक कंडिशन लिहूया, चेक करूया. जे आता इथे एफ चा एफ पॉइंटर हा क्यू पेक्षा आर पेक्षाही पुढे गेला तर चालेल का हो?
No.
No, sir.
So we'll write a condition here, one simple condition. So just all of you observe, f is greater than r. जर f greater than r असेल तर काय करायचं आपल्याला?
Correct.
Stop.
सेम मेसेज डिस्प्ले करूया आपण. जो मेसेज इथे डिस्प्ले केलेला आहे तोच मेसेज इथे डिस्प्ले करू. काय केले एल्स इफ मध्ये f इज ग्रेटर दॅन r. ग्रेटर दॅन r असेल तर काय करणार आहे आपण इथे?
Q is under floor empty.
येस.
Print करणार.
We'll check it is working or not. आता दोनच एलिमेंट घेऊया. Insert the first element. Insert second element. Q overflow आले. ठीक आहे. Now we'll delete the element. Now deleted element is 11. Second first. Deleted element is
22.
22. Now is there any element is there?
No.
Elements आहेत का? No. So what we are expecting?
Under
Q
floor
is
em-
under floor
Empty.
Now we got the correct. Again we'll try to delete. So Q is under floor empty. Now we are getting the correct answer. Now delete operation is working properly. Now third case we have not completed.
Display.
Display. डिस्प्ले मध्ये काय लिहावं लागेल?
F is equal to -1 and R is equal to -1, then print under empty.
F is equal to underflow or empty. हे सेम.
तो empty लिहावं लागेल ना सर फक्त?
हा एम्प्टीच लिहिणार आहे. ठीक आहे. इथे काय लिहिणार फक्त? Same two conditions will write here. So these two. Again next else मध्ये आता काय लिहावं लागेल इथे?
Else if कशासाठी लागेल डिस्प्ले मध्ये?
राईट. सॉरी, डिस्प्ले मध्ये बी हे चेक करावं लागेल आपल्याला. एफ आणि आर चेक करावं लागेल. एफ हा कधीही ग्रेटर दॅन आर नको आहे किंवा ग्रेटर दॅन आर झाला का तो एम्प्टीच असणार. नाही लिहिलं तरी चालेल इथं. इथं काय अडचण नाहीये.
ना सर फक्त आपल्याला Q
गरजच नाही सर
empty
त्याची.
दाखवायचंय ना.
हा हे नाही लिहिलं तरी चालेल ना. इथे नाही लिहिलं तरी चालेल, नो प्रॉब्लेम. इफ आणि एल्स फक्त लिहूया. आता इथं काय करायचंय? एल्स मध्ये जर एम्प्टी नसेल तर काय करणार?
Is equal to 0.
फॉर I is equal to 0. 0 नाही. Q is starting from
is equal to F.
F. I is equal to F पासून स्टार्ट होणार. I less than
equal to
equal to
R,
R. Mm,
I plus plus
I plus plus.
I plus
plus plus.
Now you got the clear idea about the Q. Printf. Now what to write here in a printf?
Percent D.
Percent D.
Hmm?
Q of I.
Percent D. So we'll give a space. Comma.
Q of I.
Q of I.
काय घेतलेलं आपण असं घेतलेलं आहे ना
Yes,
Q
sir.
of
Yes, sir.
I. Now it is correct.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
ब्रेक कुठं करणार इथे ब्रेक करायची गरज आहे का
नाही सर.
हो sir, no need.
डायरेक्ट बाहेर केलं तरी चालेल ना.
कर्ली ब्रॅकेट नंतर
direct
केलं
बाहेर.
ऑलरेडी.
सगळे
Yes,
सगळे झाल्यानंतर इथं
कर्ली ब्रॅकेट.
else ला करायला लागतं. We will check it is working or not. डिस्प्ले करून बघूया दोन एलिमेंट इन्सर्ट केले 11 and 22.
Yes, sir.
Now it is display, right? So we'll perform the delete operation. Deleted and will display how many element 22. 11 delete झाला 22 राहील म्हणजे इथं delete work होते no problem. Now here our queue program is completed. Implementation of the queue is completed. Is there any doubt? Is there any questions?
No, sir.
All of
No,
you understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So if you have understood the program, so we'll take a pause here. We'll stop. If you are having any questions, so you can ask.
Hello.
So if you have understood all the points, so today we have discussed about the queue, definition of the queue we discussed, representation, operations, and implementation of the linear queue. So these many points we have completed today, right? Now in the next session, so we'll discuss the circular queue and priority queue, right? So these next two algorithms or next 2 points we will complete in the next session. So is there any questions on this definition of a queue, representation of a queue, operations, and implementation of a linear queue? If you are having any questions, so you can ask. If you have understood, so you can write in the chat box understood.